Hello, hello. Welcome to mystery stamping. I am going to change this to do not disturb. There we go. Hopefully won't get as many notifications now. I am Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Northeastern Montana. And we are doing mystery stamping case number 30 tonight. It's one I've had for a while, but that doesn't mean we can't use it with new products, right? So tonight I'm going to feature some paper that I didn't see when it first came out, but I really like it. So let me get my other camera going. I see I've got everything's kind of cattywampus. Hi, Nancy. All right. Picture in picture, and we're ready. Okay, so mystery card number 30. I got stuff everywhere. Okay. So we need cardstock for the base, which is 5.5 by 4.25. We have cardstock for a different part of the base, and you can use the same or different. This is Cajun Craze. This is Early Espresso. And this is 9 3/4 by 4.25. And it's scored at 3 1/4 and 6.5. And then we need DSP. And I use 2 different DSPs from the same pack. But we have 5 1/4 by 4. This is the DSP that I didn't see. And then we have 4 inches by 3 inches, or 3 by 4, and 2 by 4. Let me show you the rest of this pack of paper. And then basic white cardstock. I used Very Vanilla. You know, you can exchange those, and they're 4 by 3. And then stamp set, inks, bling, medium circle or oval punch if you have one. You don't have to have one, but if you have one, great. So this is the paper. It's called Weekend Adventures. It is an online exclusive, I believe, but I loved this. And this is like if you made the tin cups. So there's 4 sheets, 4 12 by 12 sheets of each of the patterns. This is the pattern I'm not using, trees. That will come in handy at Christmas time, though. And then the opposite side has little baby acorns. But that's what the paper is. So it's 3 different sheets, 4 of each sheet. But I thought it would make a fun Father's Day card. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what you guys are doing. Hi, Deb. How are you? So I haven't made this for a while, so I'm hoping I remember how to do it. It's a good thing about going back and revisiting some of these old ones. So actually, it's going to be a landscape card, and I'm sorry I forgot to put that on my instructions, but it is going to be a landscape. I think you could probably make it portrait if you wanted, but mine's going to be landscape. So this piece is going to get, the DSP is going to get glued on to the cardstock here. So that's the other side we could have used. Some Early Espresso. It's not, it looks black, but it's actually Early Espresso. My creaky table. I keep forgetting to ask one of my boys to fix it. All right. So set that aside. Then this is our long piece. It's scored, like I said, at 3 1/4 and 6.5. And we can make it open this way, or we can have it build this way. It's entirely up to you. All right. I think this time, or we can have, yeah, so you can anchor this piece down and go like that. You might have to make one a little smaller, or you can have it go accordion. I'm going to do accordion this time. All right. This is going to be a gift card holder. So one of our pieces is going to go right here. Actually, if you go this way, you might only need 2. But you could use 3 if you wanted. All right. Yeah, might not use all 3 of those. It's been a while, like I said, since I've done this. All right, it said to have a hole punch if you wanted it. So what we're going to do with the hole punch, a medium circle punch. So all we're going to do is take on this smaller piece of DSP at the top, make a little pull tab. Just punch out that much. You don't have to do it. All right. I kind of like that on there though. So I'm going to let that, I am going to use all 3 of mine. As of now, who knows? All right, so this piece is going to get some tear and tape because this is where the gift card is going to go. Ooh, just ripped that. I actually have a few other little pieces from an earlier project today. I was working on Stampin' Cross Country stuff. It's getting shipped this week, so all the little bits that have to be done, this is it. It will be in the mail this week. I will send you your shipping confirmation as soon as I have it. All right. This is also the last week if you want to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for the fantastic deal that they're offering. The starter kit now is $99, but you get to pick out $165 worth of product. And it's $99 with tax. But if you're like Montana people, you don't have tax. And then you get to pick out $165 worth of product. And you get a 20% discount at least from then on. It's like shopping with a coupon all the time. Not your starter kit, but all the rest of them after that, you get 20% discount, plus you get 10% in rewards. So it's a good deal. If you have any questions, please contact me. I would love to help you get started. All right, I pieced mine together. You didn't have to do that. I'm going to put it on the bottom of one of my white / very vanilla pieces. So there I made a little gift card pocket. Let me grab a spare gift card. Ooh, we could give Dad an Amazon gift card. Dad could get some cash or a gift certificate to his favorite restaurant or golf, or my husband would like Shields. Could do that. So that fits in there. I was going to put it down here, but I think I'm going to put it up here and then let this be the signature spot. So you can mix yours up, but this is what I'm doing. right. How was everyone's Memorial Day weekend? We went to a graduation of my cousin's. Actually, it's my cousin's granddaughter, but we're close family on that side. I did not get that lined up. But you know what? We're going to let it ride. When you don't get it lined up, sometimes you just give it a smidgen of a haircut. Oh, Stampin' Cross Country is going to be so much fun, Nancy. We had another meeting today. And to make sure we're all packing our boxes similar. And they will be on their way to you shortly. All right. So this is going to be one of our stamping ones. Now, I haven't used these stamp sets with you either. So we have two new ones. These are in the online exclusives. It's She's the Greatest. So it's got all the female names and some extra things. And then there's also the He's the Greatest. Now, this is a standalone, but you kind of need this one for this one, or you need someplace else to find the Happy. So we're going to use the Happy and Day out of this set. If I can find them. They're a little bigger than they are in the front. So Happy and Day. Wow. Happy. There it is. You know, everything's backwards. Oh, you can probably make it work, or I'm sorry. Sorry, Deb. I forgot to let you guys know which way it was going today. But you could still make it work. Your gift card could go in sideways, so it could work this way. I'd go with it. It'll be fine. And then we're going to use Father's. Like I said, this is going to be a Father's Day card. Oh, well, that didn't like that. A lot of times I tack my stamps down in the case with tear and tape, but apparently this one must have had quite the wild ride because it did not like that at all. Now this does have Father's Day with the apostrophe, so we're going to go with that. And I did get my ink out, my early espresso ink. So I'm going to try to do it this way. They're very sticky. Aha. Can I do it? Kind of looks like it works. All right, we're going to pick them up together and tap, tap, tap. Stamp. This may not work. From two different stamp sets, and it kind of looks like the photopolymer from one stamp set is a little bit thicker than the other. Oh, never mind. It worked fine. Okay. So it looks like I could use Happy to go over this way just a smidgen. And Day 2. Day also. A little closer together. Okay, now we're going to do a test run. See if we like this any better. So you have to push firm because they are a little bit different levels. I think that works good. We're going to call it good on that one. And then we're going to pull this one over. Oh, my H did not get good ink. I can see it. Ta-da! There we have that. This is going to go. Oh, have a little bit of a smudge or something. I thought it was ink, but it was sticky, so it must have been adhesive. Yay! So I can get that off. Ink is hard to get off. Oh, this was one of those ones. And I grab another one. And you could, like I said, put these in any order you want. Now we just have the front. It's going to go here. All right, and we have this piece to go on it. We also have this piece. I'm not going to use this piece right now. I need to try something. I was going to do it before, but I had supper with my family instead. All right. Let me see if I can get. There we go. I don't know if I can get all three of these. I want a DAD. I don't think I can get it all in. I'm going to use this as a whole placeholder. I don't think that's going to work. No. Okay. So I'm going to run these through the die cut machine. So I'm using this for something different instead of what I intended it to be. And that's okay. You can use yours on the front or use your designer series paper. Oh. So anyone have anything else fun and exciting happening coming up? A lot of the graduations are done. I know there's some schools that are still in session for a week or two. My new grandbaby and his older sister are doing well. My daughter's home for a while. She is a teacher and they're in school. So she's home for a few days and then she's going to go back and teach summer school. Need another D. Besides that, I am getting ready for Stampin' Cross Country. There is still time to register if you want the online, if the digital only. I could offer a full retreat kit also if you contact me sooner than later. I have the extra supplies, but as I bundle everything up, it's going to be too late soon. But the digital option is available until next Thursday, I think it is. Did you know that if you drop your die, sometimes the paper will fall out of it? It's a true story. Right. So now we have DAD. And I put my ink away, but I think I'm going to get my ink out again. Or maybe I'll get pecan pie out instead. I'm going to get artsy on this one. So I don't want it to be that stark. Scrap paper. All right, I'm just going to kind of lightly go around the edge. Just using one of our blending brushes. The hard part's going to be the interior. I might just skip the interior. I'd have been better with early espresso, but I think pecan pie is going to work too. Give it a little dimension. Let me just touch the inside up a little. There we have it. I don't have this stamp set, but it would be fun to stamp a little bit on the letters, but we're not going to do that. So we have this piece of paper, and they're not going to fit unless I stagger them. Kind of wonky. It'll be fine. All right, let's put some dimensionals. Actually, I don't want the A to have dimensionals. We're going to give the A blue dots. They don't have to fight to see who's tallest. The A gets to be the short guy. Really got a lot more on one side than the other, so there's one dot, two dots. All right, put this down. Oh, cattywampus. Oops, that would have been a big mistake. What do you think? Do you think Dad would enjoy this kind of a Father's Day card? I know my dads in my life would. Oh, a dimensional kind of poking its corner out. That's fine. All right. So I did use that other white, but I didn't use it where I thought I was going to. I have a weird lip right there. It must have got bumped. Okay. We're going to add that panel up here. So you fill the 3 panels, and then you decide how you're going to add it to your card. I could, like I said, go this way. Then I could use that 3rd piece here, but I chose to go this way. And then mine will go open this way. So either one works. If you use directional paper because somebody didn't tell you otherwise, you could always go this way. It would work just as fine. All right. I'm going to use some of this kind of glue. My mat is slipping everywhere today. Now, I don't know what embellishment to use. There you go. Very cool. All right, I'm going to use the bone folder and just get this just a little tighter. And the same thing here. So maybe it'll lay flat a little bit. I could always glue this down so it opened this way. That would work too. But all right, let's see what we have. Something brown or rustic. Not purple. I thought I had. Oh, I think my video this week will be on Friday, not Thursday. I will keep you posted as soon as I know, but don't be surprised if it's Friday instead of Thursday. Oh, the ones that are in my head, I'm not seeing in my stash. Those are the ones. These are hopefully current. Adhesive back textured dots. I think they're still current. You don't want to bling up your dad's card very much, but you can add a little extra. We're just going to put 3 of them down here. Dress it up just a little bit, and there's my card. Dad, happy Father's Day. And then this would be a great place to put a gift card. Or a little cash. My dad liked to gamble. I could put a couple 5s in there if he were still alive. But there's my card for tonight. Number 30. Or case number 30. I've done many more of these, but this is a revamping of case number 30 using current supplies. So thank you for crafting with me tonight. And I hope I get to see you on Thursday or Friday. If you want to know more information, you can always look me up at craftlesscheryl.com, which is right here. And you can subscribe. There's all kinds of things at craftlesscheryl.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.